Chapter 1. The Paradox of Loneliness.
Have you ever contemplated the profound essence of loneliness and its impact on your existence? It's an intriguing question, isn't it? It's one that nudges us to peel back the layers of our understanding and delve deeply into the human experience. Loneliness. It's a word that echoes in the vast expanses of our minds, a universal feeling that every single one of us has grappled with at some point in our lives. It's a state of being that transcends age, race, and culture, touching the hearts of millions around the globe. There are countless reasons why we might feel lonely. Perhaps it's the result of isolation, a physical separation from others that leaves us yearning for connection. Maybe it's due to a lack of social interactions, a dearth of meaningful exchanges that leaves us feeling empty and hollow. Or it could be born out of personal circumstances, unique situations that leave us feeling adrift in a sea of solitude. Regrettably, loneliness is often cloaked in negativity. It's associated with feelings of sadness, despair, and melancholy. It's seen as a void, an absence of something that we crave for: connection, companionship, a sense of belonging. It's a state of being that we try to escape, to avoid, to erase from our lives. But what if we shift our perspective? What if we look at loneliness not as an abyss to be feared, but as a platform for introspection, self-discovery, and growth? What if we view it not as a sign of weakness, but as an opportunity for strength and resilience? Loneliness, in all its paradoxical complexity, is not just about absence, it's about presence too. It's about being present with ourselves, listening to the whispers of our soul, and acknowledging our innate human need for solitude and reflection. So, let's pause for a moment and ask ourselves, in the midst of this seemingly bleak landscape, could there be a hidden gift in loneliness? Prepare to embark on a journey of discovery as we explore the paradox of loneliness and unravel the potential gift that lies within this often misunderstood human experience.
Chapter 2. Unveiling the Gift.
What if we told you that loneliness, when seen from a different perspective, can be a gift? Yes, you heard that right. A gift. An offering that holds the potential for personal growth and self-discovery. It may seem paradoxical, but let's unravel this together. Picture loneliness not as a dark, empty room, but rather as a space filled with possibility. This space can become a sanctuary, a place where you can dive into the depths of your own being without distraction. It's a realm of solitude where you can truly listen to your inner voice, unencumbered by the noise of the world. This solitude grants us the opportunity for self-reflection, an essential tool for personal growth. It's like standing in front of a mirror, looking at your true self, stripped of all pretensions. You get to see the unvarnished you, in all your glory and vulnerability. It allows you to understand your strengths and weaknesses, to recognize what you truly desire and what your passions are. Think of it as a journey to the core of your being. Each moment of loneliness is a step towards understanding yourself better. It's an exploration, a quest to discover what truly resonates with you. Loneliness also allows us to build resilience. It's like a personal training ground where you learn to stand strong on your own. It's a space where you learn to be comfortable with your own company, to appreciate your own thoughts and ideas. Remember, this journey is not about isolation but introspection. It's not about being cut off, but about reconnecting with the self. It's about finding that inner spark, that unique light that is you. So, loneliness, rather than being a curse, could indeed be a pathway to self-discovery. It's a gift that allows us to delve into the depths of our being, to learn, to grow, and to ultimately find our true selves. It's a gift that can lead us to become more compassionate, more understanding, and more authentic. So, loneliness, rather than being a curse, could indeed be a pathway to self-discovery.
Chapter 3. The Spiritual Perspective.
Now, let's delve deeper into the spiritual aspect of loneliness. Imagine this. You're on a solitary journey, walking a path only you can tread. While the journey may seem lonesome, it's an important pilgrimage towards self-discovery and spiritual growth. Loneliness, in this sense, is not an empty room, but a quiet sanctuary where the noise of the world fades and the whisper of your soul becomes audible. You see, loneliness can be a catalyst for spiritual growth. It prompts us to question, to explore, to seek. We begin to wonder about the purpose of our existence, our place in the grand cosmic theater. We ponder on the mysteries of life and the universe, and in this stillness, we start to hear the echo of a higher power. This questioning, this yearning, is a testament to our innate desire to connect with something greater than ourselves. It's as if we are a piece of a puzzle, longing to understand where we fit in the grand scheme of things. This longing, born out of loneliness, is what leads us to a deeper understanding of our spiritual self. We start to realize that we are not just physical beings living a human experience, but spiritual beings on a human journey. We discover that we are part of an intricate web of life, connected to everything and everyone. We find that we are not alone in our struggles, our joys, our dreams, and our journey. Loneliness, then, becomes a conduit to spiritual awakening. It offers us the space and solitude to reflect, meditate, and connect with our inner self. It provides us the silence to listen to the soft whispers of our soul, guiding us towards our true essence. It becomes a mirror, reflecting our innermost desires, fears, hopes, and dreams. In the quietude of loneliness, we find our spiritual compass. We find the courage to face our shadows, to heal our wounds, and to embrace our light. We find the strength to transcend our fears, to overcome our challenges, and to soar towards our highest potential. In this light, loneliness becomes not a state of despair, but a stepping stone towards spiritual enlightenment.
Chapter 4. Embracing Loneliness.
But how do we embrace this gift of loneliness? This question may have crossed your mind as we journey through this discourse. Well, the answer lies not in the avoidance, but in the acceptance and appreciation of this solitude. One of the most effective ways to embrace loneliness is through mindfulness practices. It's about being present in the here and now, with each thought, each breath, each sensation. It's about observing without judgment, allowing yourself to experience every facet of your solitude, to truly feel it rather than resist it. It's about understanding that just as the tides ebb and flow, so too do our feelings of loneliness. Mindfulness teaches us to ride these waves with grace and acceptance. Journaling, too, can be a powerful tool for embracing loneliness. It allows us to externalize our thoughts and feelings, to see them on paper, and in doing so, we're able to gain a new perspective. We can see patterns, identify triggers, and ultimately, understand ourselves better. It's like having a conversation with our own soul, acknowledging our loneliness, and giving it a voice. Spending time in nature, too, can be incredibly therapeutic. There's something about the stillness of the trees, the whisper of the wind, and the melody of the birds that reminds us that we're never truly alone. Nature, in all its grandeur and simplicity, mirrors our own existence, our own solitude. It's a reminder that just as the sun sets, it also rises, and so too will our feelings of loneliness. Indulging in creative pursuits, be it painting, writing, or even cooking, can also help us embrace our solitude. It's about channeling our energy, our emotions, into something tangible, something beautiful. It's about transforming our loneliness into something meaningful, something that speaks to our soul. Embracing loneliness, then, is not about running away from it, but rather, it's about finding peace within ourselves. It's about cultivating a deeper connection with our inner selves, about recognizing the beauty and the strength that lies within our solitude. It's about understanding that loneliness is not a curse, but a gift that allows us to truly know and love ourselves. Embracing loneliness, then, is about finding peace within ourselves and cultivating a deeper connection with our inner selves.
Chapter 5. A Gift Unwrapped.
So we've journeyed through the realm of loneliness, and what have we discovered? We've found that loneliness, often seen as an uncomfortable void, is indeed a paradox. It's a state that can push us into the depths of despair, yet it also holds the potential to be a catalyst for profound self-discovery and spiritual growth. We've learned that loneliness is not always a result of being alone. It can be a feeling of disconnect, a lack of understanding, or an absence of meaningful relationships. Remember, it's not about the quantity of interactions, but the quality. 1,000 shallow conversations can't compete with one deep, meaningful connection. We've unveiled the gift of loneliness, revealing its hidden treasure. It's an invitation to delve into the depths of our souls, to confront our fears and insecurities, and to discover our true selves. It's a call to silence the external noise and listen to the whispers of our hearts. We've also explored a spiritual perspective on loneliness. We've seen how it can be a divine nudge, guiding us towards a path of self-realization and spiritual enlightenment. It's a sacred space where we can connect with the divine within us, a space where we can feel the oneness of all existence. And we've discussed ways to embrace loneliness. We've learned that it's not about running away from it, but rather moving towards it. It's about transforming loneliness into solitude, a state of joyful aloneness, where we can find peace, creativity, and a deep sense of fulfillment. So, to wrap up, let's embrace this gift of loneliness. Let's unwrap it, explore it, and cherish it. Let's use it as a tool for self-discovery, spiritual growth, and a deeper understanding of our place in the universe. The next time you feel lonely, remember, it's not a curse, but rather a gift that unveils the path to self-discovery and spiritual enlightenment. As we wrap up today's exploration, I encourage you to see loneliness not as a curse, but as a divine gift. Embrace those moments of solitude, and you might just find that they lead you to a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Until next time, stay blessed and connected.